Red eyes gleam with eerie malevolence from the darkness. That is my experience with holes. Alarming green sludge oozes from the drain. That's also my experience. The generic 4x3 window. Woo! Now, I have been told that I might want a censor bar for this game. I can do that. And this will come up to cover the screen. Clouds. DigiFX. Remember when game studios were called things like this? Population 51. Why does it exist then? Is this still a logo? No, this is an intro. What a hideous colour for a car. Getting a little bit of a Twin Peaksy vibe. But, you know, a bit more over the top and shit looking. Okay, a giant nude man standing in front of a door. Now, I've heard that this game is not good, so we'll see. Oh no, be prepared for some off-color comments. Ooh, bit of a Jacob's Ladder kind of vibe there. FutureVision presents. It's great, what are you talking about? An M. Lee Jacobson production. A Gilbert Austin game. Harvester. Zorch made the music. I have the soundtrack. The soundtrack came with this. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm probably not gonna love it, but I could be wrong. That's just Laura Palmer. Wrapped in plastic. What a fucking nightmarish visual. This was a one-guy passion project. FMV, baby! This is the game! Does he have weird nipples? I was told to watch out for weird nipples. Again, getting the censor bar ready. Oh, can you tell this is 1996? Look at that fucking shirt. Dresses like my dad in old photos. Oh no, he's tucked it in. Never mind, he's a nerd. Ooh, show tips on. Next. Avoid cliches like the plague. Ammunition is precious. Is this a survival horror? I don't know anything about this. If you get stuck in a puzzle, try using items in crazy, illogical ways. That is actually a horrific fucking thing to see in a point-and-click adventure game. Because that means logic does not matter in this game. Cool. Good to know. This is us. Who are we? Can I click on myself? Oh, look at our gormless fucking face. A 1/48 scale Piece 47 Thunderbolt with a broken propeller. Saddle shoes with the laces knotted together. What are saddle shoes? A cheap folding chair, such as you find at swap meets, bingo parlours and other religious gatherings. 7 flannel shirts. Ugh. I don't get check shirts. I just don't understand them. I've never thought anybody really pulled them off. The dresser drawer is unlocked. Can I open it then? We have a coin, a 25-cent piece dated 1952. Can I take it? There we go. A pen. Chew marks. Take the pen, please. That's maybe some thumbtacks. A clarinet. Some fat high school girl left it here. What the fuck? Okay, I will just say, as a blanket warning for this game, it did come out in 1996, and games, especially in the 90s, and still now, are made by pathetic nerd freaks. Pathetic nerd freaks who got bullied in high school and now are bitter at the world and want to take it out on all those jocks, right? That's who writes video games and who has always written video games. White guys who are bitter at the world. So, get used to that. Oh, look at our little walk cycle. We can walk around. Oh, we look very shuffly. Lift your feet more. You'll scrape your shoes to death. What the fuck are you dressed in?
What?
What? Who are you?
Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you.
Oh, we're an American. Am I Steve?
Steve. Are you talking to me?
Oh, I don't have to voice everyone. It's a new world.
Because I'm trying to watch my cowboy show.
Howdy!
I'm sorry. Look, I'm telling you, I need your help. I've lost my memory.
Have not. Cut it out.
I'm telling you the truth.
You always were a kidder, Steve. Leave me alone. I'm sick.
Oh, I hate this child already. I hate him.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a
On a TV?
Well,
Hey, I've
think
seen this
a
one
color
before.
television before.
It's new out.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Sure. This is part of history. What
It's a
made America
TV show
great.
from the fucking
And besides,
1950s. It's not going to be
wasn't
particularly
that so
gnarly. I wonder what this game is going to go with. You're right, that is really neat.
I'm glad you're catching on, Steve. You're not too bad for a lousy rat.
He looks a bit like Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. Do you have consumption or something? What was around in the 50s? Polio? I don't know when people cured polio.
What's wrong with you?
I got a headache and a stomachache.
Then why aren't you in bed?
'Cause I wanna watch my cowboy show.
You look alright to me.
I'm
Smack.
not faking. I couldn't go to school because I'm sick. Daddy's sick in bed too. And Mom believes me anyway. So shut up.
Oh, don't be a narc. I faked sick when I was a kid so many fucking times. I'm sure my mum thought I had some sort of chronic illness. Tell me about Daddy.
Your dad is asleep?
He and Mom went at it last night pretty hard. He stayed in bed.
Oh,
I
they mean
saw what she
fighting,
did to
okay.
him. It was pretty bad.
What did she...
Like you don't know, I saw you and her on the couch last Wednesday night. Guess that's why she's grounded now, huh? Too bad you wouldn't pay me and I had to tell, huh?
What are you talking about? What girl?
What? Is there another one too? Wait till I tell.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
Girl,
All summer,
we're so
it was
gormless.
Stephanie this
I guess
and
I would be
Stephanie
if I had
that.
lost my memory.
And now you don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
No, I just can't remember anything, like I said.
Well,
You're
you
such a
better
kidder,
remember
and
quick,
I said you're
'cause the
such a
wedding's in
kidder,
2
Steve.
weeks.
What?
Leave me alone so I can watch TV.
Tell me about Stephanie.
I said I don't want to talk about her.
Fair enough. What about the TV?
That's a weird-looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place
It's
looks
very
totally retro.
wide.
What do you mean,
I guess the
retro?
speakers on
All
the side,
TVs look
right?
alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube.
It is basically.
Where's the remote control?
It is basically Back to the Future.
What's
then.
that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
Oh
and
no.
what was that you said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
I'm a
Then
90s boy.
shut up and quit
Where's my
bugging.
Nirvana
I'm
cassette?
watching my cowboy show.
I don't like cowboys. I like angst. Examine the newspaper. This'll help. A box full of newspapers. Can I take one? No, I just left. Oh, fuck me. Who are you? Jimmy James? Fuck off. Use newspaper. Use newspaper on
Well,
me.
that didn't work.
Use newspaper. Read. Use newspaper on
Well, that
eyes.
didn't work.
Oh, fuck off. It's one of these. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. Right, where's Mum? Mum! Master bedroom door is firmly locked, though. Oh, hello, Mum. Now, test of the game. Is the mum a MILF?
Well, hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of
Looks a
recaps in the
little
trash.
bit evil.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
And the
You're my
hair's a
mother?
bit Maggie
That's
Thatcher.
right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember you.
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
Oh, you.
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
Land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you?
Gee willikers.
Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation. I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name. Steve.
You've been called Steve
Your
about
name will
8
be
times by now.
M.U.D. Mud if you don't stop teasing me, young man.
I don't
Listen.
understand that joke.
This may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
This doesn't make...
I'm
That's
serious.
not a joke.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
I don't. But, like, when has anybody ever done a practical joke of, oh, I have retrograde amnesia? Just doesn't happen. Sister? I have a sister?
Sister?
Shh, you'll wake her.
Oh, is
I
this...
just put her down
Oh,
to
hang
sleep.
on. I was told I might
if she
need to
wakes
censor
up,
this.
she'll just want to eat again. I'm
Okay.
busy, and if you think I'm going to play along with this nonsense, you're crazier than Sparky down at the firehouse.
Fine. Maybe I am crazy. I can't rule that out. Why can't you just help me a little? Is that too much to ask?
Now you've
Wah.
done it. Are you happy? Poor baby. There, there. Did your brother scare you? Let me see. Darn that wasp woman. She's a monster. That's what she is.
That's a pretty good game. What's the lodge?
What lodge?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. It's
That
just
looks a bit.
the finest
That
place
sounds a
in
bit
Harvest,
culty, doesn't
and
it?
the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Wouldn't be so exclusive if it wasn't just wonderful. Just like the new Reynolds dishwasher with their
I'm actually
patented
kinda
auto
loving
dry
this.
process TM. I've never used one, but I know I want it. Instead of sulking around the house all day, why not walk over to the lodge and apply for membership?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
That's wonderful, Steve.
I'll
If
be
you
a
got into the
cultist.
lodge, you'd be the talk of Harvest.
Goodbye.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
I don't give a fuck about Jimmy. Hello, examine baby. A newborn is sleeping soundly. Can I hit the baby? Cookies are hot out of the oven. I don't really like cookies, so I won't be interested. Why are we giving newspapers to the newspaper boy?
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
Oh, I fucking hate
guess
you
not.
already.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning?
Am I supposed to?
Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out.
You'll
Never
regret
give
it
me a
otherwise.
shake,
Oh, I
okay?
should be saving this
That's all
game, shouldn't I?
want. That and a pair of sneakers. Walking
It's a
this route
90s
every
point and click
day
game. There's
has
going to be a lot of
holes in
death,
mine.
I'm sure.
Say, you got any spare sneakers?
No? Why the fuck would I have spare shoes? Can I save here? I don't know how to save. We'll see. I don't think I have any spare. I didn't see any upstairs.
Oh, gee whiz. Look, if you find any, I'd be willing to trade you for them. Something really neato. Think about it.
Okay.
See you later, alligator.
Do you want a newspaper? Can I give you a newspaper?
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep them that way.
Very bizarre little child. Okay, anything else? Examine the security bars. There are security bars fastened to the window with Phillips head screws. That's probably nothing strange. Look, it was the 50s. They probably have some fucked up member of the family that's just kept prisoner in there. Oh, and a frisbee. A Dayglow Lima space disc stuck on the roof. Oh yeah, Frisbee's a brand name. They wouldn't be allowed to use that, would they? Oh, there's a fucking map. Look at this. Ah, I went to the lodge. Okay, that's a cult. Hey.
Only initiates may enter the Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Do you have a lozenge?
Say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
Telepathy. But how?
Only
But how?
those who seek enlightenment want my attention. Do you hunger for true
Do you have to
knowledge?
make that face when you do telepathy? If so, maybe it's not worth it. Yeah, sure, fucking let me join the lodge.
There are always obstacles to the path. You must first fill out an application to be considered for initiation into the mysteries.
I can see all obstacles in my path. Yeah, fine, give me the application form. I think there's a pen in my room.
Available at the post office. Postmaster Boyle disseminates.
I like that it's just a form. Sure, I'll fill out a form. I'm used to that sort of thing.
Then I just fill it out and return it to you, or what?
You may find it difficult to obtain an application. You will no doubt need to find some way to persuade Postmaster Boyle to give you one in the middle of the month, as it is against his rules. When you do, however, bring it to me. And if you are worthy, you will be put to the test.
I like a cult that has, like, forms and bureaucracy around it. Seems a bit funny. Examine the hole. Every day. Red eyes gleam with eerie malevolence from the darkness. That is my experience with holes. Alarming green sludge oozes from the drain. That's also my experience. Okay, the lodge, your house, general store, post office, missile base. Abandoned house, Johnson residence. Shady Oaks mortuary. Cemetery. Go down again. Fire station. The newspaper building. The police station. TV station. Memorial school. Meat plant. Okay, well I guess we're going to the post office? Can I save now? I can! Look at this! This is the menu. Oh god, that seems portentous of things to come. Let's say this is... Woo! New... game. Smiley face. 40% off packing peanuts in assorted colours. I don't know what that means. What's a packing peanut? You have the worst glasses I've ever seen. I'm confident I have this exact same room tone in my sound library. 1 second. Design, tools, Foley sound library, ambience, room tones. Okay, that's not the one. No. No. That's the fucking one! Stock sound effects! Woo! They're very cheap. Let's unmute this. That means nothing to anybody if you don't do sound editing. Let's talk to the woman. Let's examine the woman first. Packing peanut. Oh, those things. One of these little, like, foam cylinder things that they use in boxes to stop things breaking. Can you eat those? They look kind of delicious. Can you eat a packing peanut? Yes, they are! They are edible. A blind woman is trying to read her mail. I feel like that could be slightly difficult. Would you like me to help? Examine the map. A zip code map with Harvest dead center. Examine the boxes. These mailboxes seem hardly used. How could you possibly tell that from here?
Mr. Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today?
What can I do for you today? Sounds like me doing an American accent. I'd like a lodge application, please.
Sorry, youngster, we're out of applications right now.
Come on, you must have one around here somewhere.
Just print one
Well,
out.
I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I only make copies once a month, on the button, regular as clockwork.
I won't kill you to make a copy. Oh, don't be mean to him, though. We need to get him on side. Well, can I go get one at the lodge instead?
Afraid not, son. You can't get them anywhere but the post office. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The line
If there's
is
so
always
many
long, and
applicants,
there are
surely
never
everyone's
enough
in the
to go
lodge
around.
at this point.
It's very important that I get in quickly.
Is it?
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. I can't make an exception, young man. It just wouldn't be right.
Okay, well, goodbye, I guess.
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Oh, is this when zip codes came in America? We, in Ireland, only got air codes, our version of zip codes and postcodes and stuff, about 5 years ago. A crushed paper cup with smudged lipstick on it. Ooh, sexy.
Sorry, son. No,
Can I ask you about copy?
don't mumble, son. Can't understand you.
Oh, fuck me, it's one of these. Okay, goodbye.
Next time you post,
Yeah, fine. Can I interact with anything else? Examine the clocks. 3 clocks 3 times. Notebook out, everyone! That sounds like a fucking puzzle there, doesn't it? Let's go to the general store then? We're just kind of going around. He's too busy working to notice you. Go up and push him over. What's he? Examine the debris. Tape and broken glass. Obviously a professional break-in. The neon letters drone relentlessly, eternally frozen at 4:05. That's going to be a clue. Yum! Creamed asparagus tips, 2 for 49 cents. Honestly, that sounds kind of nice. Hello, Mrs. Phelps.
Can I help you, dear?
Are you Michael's
Who are you?
mother?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on
Wow,
a lot
you're
of
a bitch.
things these days. My memory's gone.
Shaw.
Sure,
you
that's
always
all the
were a
lead
kidder,
in the
Steve.
paint that we
I'm
use.
serious, I need
We're
some
all
help.
fucked.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia. In which case, I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good stare
Satisfier isn't
can
for me.
jog the memory.
I do not
In
know
which
any of
case,
these brands.
I'd advise you to visit the sergeant at arms over at the lodge. That man
It's now
gives
a
me the
discussion
willies.
group.
Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Don't know. Haven't seen him.
Care to buy anything today?
Do I have any money? I have a quarter. I have 1 quarter. Shh, do you have anything for a quarter? Examine the copier. Oh, a copier! Free copies made here. We can probably steal the master and make a free copies. Okay. Oh, a big old wrench. Examine the wrench. A slightly used wrench. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything. Some porn? What the fuck is that meant to be? Are they meant to be breasts? There's no way those are breasts. Is that a very, like, raw ass? A sort of misshapen ass that has been whipped to within an inch of its fucking life. Like it's weeping. Is that what this sticker is covering? It's covering the anus. I guess so. The tape and the wrench are going to be useful. I can't imagine the poisonous soup or the porn is going to be useful. Is the Geen thing going to be a reference to Ed Gein? It seems like that kind of game. Do you want my money? A shoddy old TV missing the VHF knob. I don't know what that means. This game is now so old that I don't know what that means. A new and improved Succulux Super Suck vacuum cleaner. It really sucks. This empty barrel reeks of rotting meat. Lovely. Dead roaches and bits of arid grit coat the water cooler's bone-dry reservoir. Succulux is what they called me in high school. A tired air conditioner wheezes in the unseasonal heat. So there, look. I don't know if the writing's amazing in this game, but these little bits of imagery are quite nice. Like, that's quite a nice line. The Pastorelli's Barbershop. Is this going to be... Are we going to get some... what's it called? I almost said Steely Dan. What's the... Demon Barber of Fleet Street? What's that one? Sweeney Todd, that's what it's called. Talk to Mr. Pastorelli. And oh, a little sheep! Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. Is it alive then? I love it. Mr. Pastorelli doesn't respond, not understanding English. Oh.
Howdy, Steve.
Howdy, Steve.
Howdy back, Mr.
Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
Aluminum?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding.
What is aluminum
Keeps it warm in
siding?
the summer,
Aluminium.
cool
I
in the
refuse to
winter,
say aluminum.
and it keeps out the
It sounds so
Pastorelli
stupid.
ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say.
How does he operate a barber shop without knowing English? I guess, yeah, you just point at pictures probably, or like put a picture in front of you and go, this please.
Aluminum siding can't get a fair shake no more. Started when those firemen came to harvest, filling people's heads with newfangled notions like color coordination and interior design.
You know those firemen.
You can paint aluminum, you know, if you want.
They're always
to.
talking about interior
But even
decorating.
so,
You should
not
definitely
even
go
for
to
a
the
rube
firehouse.
Like Pastorelli. God.
This
for
isn't
the plumber.
foreshadowing that the firemen are all going to be like incredibly camp gay men, is it? Hang on. Talk to Mr. Parsons. Hello.
Hello there, youngster. You see
Hi
them
there,
aliens
youngster.
I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
We did see
How
them.
come I never seen none of them saucers, Clam?
Them aliens is
His
wild.
name is Clem.
You don't cross the
Is that short for
intergalactic
Clementine?
void without
But I
learning the
associate
trickery.
Clementine with a more kind of female-presenting name.
He gets an alarm system
Maybe that's
to
just because of the
protect his
Walking Dead
boat.
game.
Only he don't know how to rig it.
Clements.
Now it's all right.
Okay. Goodbye. I'm just kind of waiting for things to happen.
Anytime, Steve.
Anytime, Steve. A fancy barber's pole secured to the wall with straight slot screws. I'm gonna need to buy specific fucking screwdrivers, aren't I?